Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings upon each and everyone who hears or sees this video. My name is Kenny Bomer. My Muslim name is indeed Mujahid Islam, and I'm the author of the book Consider Islam. I want to talk today about alcohol being forbidden in Islam. And I want to talk about it primarily uh, in regards to a discussion that took place on the Jinn and Tonic Show this past Friday, in which one of the characters on the show was claiming that he's being analytical in his approach to Islam. Yet the truth is that he's being very analytical in regards to his approach to Islam. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into his video, and let you hear what was transpiring on their show, and then we'll talk about a couple of things, inshallah. Where are we at here? So listen closely.
And not this what we're having here. And then I go and talk to Kenny Bomer. I suggest you keep quiet until you have learned to process statements and can somehow understand what is being said, because he obviously doesn't. You have no clue what is going on because you don't understand Islam and the text. The issue is not, and I have slowly and carefully explained this a million times, so this is the last time, it is not about whether alcohol is an intoxicant or not. This is what he always says. And he says he claims he's made videos and he's refuted me and things like. All he does is just substituting alcohol for intoxicant. The issue is your claim, which you even where was it? The issue is
You
your
got
claim,
caught.
which you, even though you were informed that it is faulty, then repeated, making it a lie. And that's the point. I have in great detail explained the Arabic words used in the sentences and what they convey when translated. What you are doing is you still lie. You don't apologize. No, you continue lying for no reason. You're wrong and you can't change that. So why lie? Your claim was that the word alcohol and the word forbidden are found in the sentences you provided, namely 5, 1991. They're not. So why lie? It does not matter whether you now change your claim to intoxicant, since that is also not found there. And I have shown you where your mistake is.
Okay, notice that he is saying that I made the claim that the word alcohol is mentioned specifically in the Quran. I never made that claim. Originally, the question came up with he was asking whether or not alcohol is forbidden in the Quran, and I said, indeed, it is forbidden. Now let's focus on that word forbidden. Um, Once again, I never said specifically the word alcohol was mentioned in the Quran, nor did I say the word forbidden is mentioned in the Quran. But in regards to what the Quran states, alcohol most definitely is forbidden. And so let's demonstrate that with some various translations of the Quran. Surah Al-Ma'idah, it says, O you who believe, wine and gambling and stone altars and divining arrows are only an abomination and a handiwork of Satan. Shun it wherefore that happily you may fare well. Okay, so once again, wine, what is wine? It is an intoxicant and it is alcohol. Let's go to a different verse of the Quran. Yusuf Ali. O you who believe, intoxicants and gambling, dedication of stones and divining arrows are an abomination of Satan's handiwork. And so let's go to another verse. Okay, it says, O you who believe, wine and gambling, once again, Picto. O you who believe, strong drink. What is strong drink? It's alcohol, it's an intoxicant, and it is forbidden. Okay, and let's go to Moksin. Or you believe intoxicants, and in parentheses in this translation it says all kinds of alcoholic drinks, gambling, and al-insab and al-aziyam, arrows for seeking luck or decision, are an abomination of Shaitan's handiwork. So avoid strictly all that abomination in order that you may be successful. Let's go to another verse of the Quran, another translation of this verse. O you believe wine and gambling and stone altars and divining arrows are only an abomination, a handiwork of Satan. Shun it, wherefore, that happily ye may fare well. Satan only seeketh to breed animosity and so forth. Okay, alhamdulillah. So, obviously, alcohol is prohibited. It is forbidden. And so let's go to the word prohibited. Let's go to the word prohibited. And what does it say here? Well, lo and behold, prohibited, that has been forbidden or banned. Right? Keep reading. Smoke is prohibited, to forbid the action of a person. Prohibited. Look, it doesn't take a genius to understand that the word prohibited or haram, or it's sinful, to stay away from it, to shun it, it means that it is forbidden. I never once made the claim that the Quran specifically used the word alcohol, nor did I make the claim that the Quran specifically uses the word forbidden. And in his analyzing, not analyzing, but analyzing the Quran and Islam and Muslims in general, he is being just absolutely absurd in regards to his use of words. Let me give you an example. This individual says that he does not believe in a God. He does not believe that a God exists, this fairy tale, this made-up story. He does not believe that a God exists, yet he says that he is not an atheist. Well, let's just Google that real quick. I didn't plan to do this, but let's go and just Google it real quick. Atheist, what does it mean? A person who disbelieves or lacks belief in the existence of God or gods. Okay, a non-believer, a disbeliever, unbeliever, skeptic, doubter, doubting Thomas, which is an example, or is a figure of speech, agnostic, blah, blah, blah. Agnostic is actually one who is in between, but that's another issue. This gentleman actually lack thereof. He's not a gentleman. He is an absolute atheist, yet he claims that he is not an atheist. I've refuted this person numerous times. Let's go to my channel real quick. Okay, in regards to apostasy, I don't remember if this video was about him or not, but Atheists Exposed, what we're talking about in this video, I don't remember. With these Islamophobes on this Jinn and Tonic Show this past. Okay, so in this show we're talking about mountains in the Quran, and the reference to mountains as being like pegs. Okay, and so let's go to another video and see what we were talking about. What was refuting in this one? Homosexuality. That one's going to be about homosexuality in the Quran. That he claimed the Quran does not speak against homosexuality. It actually speaks about it in 6 different surahs. Okay, and this one, think. What were we talking about?
What you're doing is nitpicking, because what is smoke inevitably? It's a gaseous material.
You said
hold on.
You said scientific.
What comes out?
Science?
Hold on. What comes out of your exhaust system? You see it as smoke, right? But
what comes out of your exhaust system? Well, let's see what these people use in regards to making the I googled difference between gas and smoke. I already knew the difference. I just googled this for the reference for this video. And what do they have here? A vehicle, a car, a 4x4 rather, mud hogging, whatever you want to refer to it as. And what do you see? A bunch of smoke. And why? It says many people are confused between smoke and fume because of their similarities. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Let's pick it back up.
Inevitably, it's a gaseous material, right? Same thing.
That's incorrect.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is, because it contains particles.
Right, it contains particles.
Particulate.
Right, and so I'm not a scientist. I'm not going to debate with you about that.
That is very obvious. But what you are doing is you're making.
But as a matter of fact, you're not a scientist, and therefore
I am. I have 2 degrees which say the opposite.
You have 2 degrees from what university?
Who the fuck cares?
Right,
Tell me what
exactly.
smoke is and show me somebody
Exactly.
who says smoke.
All I want to, I'll take what you're saying to heart.
Okay, I'm going to stop that video there because that's you can go and reference that yourself in regards to the Quran making mention of a gaseous material that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our God, our creator, created the universe from. In some translations, it actually uses the word smoke. I've demonstrated that in that video. And in some translations, it used the word gas or gaseous material. And I have demonstrated that these are synonymous terms, synonymous words, just like the word forbidden and the word prohibited. These are synonyms. Okay, so if one doesn't have the intellectual capacity to understand that, then I can't do anything about that. All I can do is demonstrate the information, and they're either going to be able to accept it and understand it, or they simply will not be able to do so. And so I just wanted to make this video to address this. Also in this video, I make reference to this person. I don't use his name, and the reason I don't use his name is because he uses anonymous, fictitious names, and then he makes the claim in the video that I originally was speaking about, making the claim that that my name Mujahid Islam is also an anonymous name. No, my name is Mujahid Islam, and it has been Mujahid Islam since 1993 when I took Shahada at the main center for the Islamic Society of Greater Houston, right down the road from me, about 5 miles away from where I'm at right now, in Midtown, downtown Houston. And my social security number was registered. I could legally use this name anytime I want to. I do use this name. Because there's Islamophobes in the world, I go by my given name most often because people are prejudiced, they're bigoted, they're Islamophobes. They, it makes things difficult just simply for being a Muslim because of people just like this. So he doesn't know the difference between gas and smoke. He doesn't know the difference between forbidden and prohibited. He doesn't know the difference between what an atheist is and what an atheist is not. And he's an Islamophobe, one who attacks and hates Muslims, has disdain in his heart for Muslims, yet he claims he's not an Islamophobe as well. He doesn't believe in God, but he's not an atheist. He doesn't like Islam at all. He attacks Islam. He hates Muslims, but he's not an Islamophobe. Well, you are an Islamophobe because I can prove you're an Islamophobe by things that are said habitually. Fear statements. Muslims are trying to kill people. Muslims do this. Muslims do that. All that comes from fear. And that's the fact of the matter. When this individual is courageous enough to address me respectfully and submit the request for an actual controlled and moderated debate by email, then we'll set the stipulations like I'd mentioned before, and we'll have a moderated debate where he'll have to keep his mouth shut for a period of time, and I will take him to school, inshallah. There's no doubt about it. Praise be to Allah. Anytime the truth comes forth, falsehood must flee. Praise be to Allah. So these atheists that are attacking Islam and their followers, that are listening to the show and spending money on Patreon to support them, you're making fools out of yourself. You listen to individuals that have no true knowledge about what they're talking about. They have no desire to hear anything that's truthful. They just simply want to try to gain some notoriety and try to make a little bit of money. I suggest you go get a better job. If you're relying upon Patreon that much and you need people to pitch in and pay the Patreon account for your well-being. So, my name is indeed Mujahid Islam. I'm the author of the book Consider Islam, and I leave you by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings upon each and every one who hears or sees this video, despite whether or not you are a Muslim or whether or not you are an atheist or a Christian. It doesn't matter. I leave you in peace and blessings. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our God, our Creator, guide us to the truth and knowledge and understanding. May He have mercy on each and every one of us on the Day of Judgment. May He accept my efforts to spread the beauty of Islam despite these ugly and atrocious and absurd attacks from hate mongers and Islamophobes and those who are bigoted and prejudiced, yet they claim that they're not. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.